During the entire month of April 2014, I saved money planning to buy a PlayStation 4. On May 4th, 2014, I decided to purchase a Nintendo Wii U. Now, let me tell you why. Kat here. Thanks for tuning in for another episode of Crazy Gamer Kitty. Anyway, we're talking PS4 and Wii U and why I actually purchased the Wii U over the PS4 this May. First off, let me start by saying this. I am not in any way, shape, or form interested or involved in the console wars. During the last two generations, I have either purchased or played each console, and I am certain that will continue in this generation. Actually, it's likely that I will own all three major gaming consoles by the end of 2014. So, why am I bringing up this drama? Why am I telling you that I purchased a Wii U over a PS4? Because right now, in my humble opinion, the Wii U is the console most ready for gamers to actually make a sound and intelligent purchase. I'm very certain that by the end of this console generation, that either my Xbox One or PS4 will be my primary console and will have the most purchased games. However, I also feel that it's just as likely that my Nintendo Wii U will be the console that I purchased which will have the most distinct, memorable, and individual games. I feel that it's the console that will have the most overall exclusives. I don't mean this in a general sense. For many of you out there, the situation could be completely different. But as an avid Nintendo fan since childhood, Nintendo offers many franchises that I simply cannot get anywhere else. Right now, what I've actually purchased is the Legend of Zelda Wind Waker bundle and Super Mario 3D World. I would also like to eventually purchase New Super Mario Bros. U, Lego City Undercover, Pikmin 3, and Mario Kart 8. I realize that this last game is probably not a fair assessment at the date of this recording, as it won't be out for roughly another 2 weeks. However, the fact that the Wii U actually has a game coming out that soon that I want to play is testament to the reasons that I decided to buy it. Nintendo has games that are either out, coming out, or announced that I know I will enjoy. While I'm certain there are many great things coming for both the Xbox One and PS4 in the near to distant future, currently the PS4 did not offer me anything that I actually wanted, and the Xbox One, at the time of my money saving, was not a feasible option because the Kinect was still involved in the purchase of the unit. And as I said in another video, the Kinect would not have fit in my gaming space. Another point in Sony's disfavor is the fact that here in Canada right now, if you want to purchase a PS4, you actually have to pay $50 additional over what the normal price of the console is. I realize that there are issues with the Canadian dollar, etc. But what I also realize is that I don't see the other console developers adding additional fees to their console for me to purchase it. As such, I feel slighted, and that definitely did make me more leery of actually wanting to purchase the console. In the end, though, Sony will end up being the makers of the next console that I purchase. My next console will probably be a PS4. Not because I actually want it next necessarily for games, because the Xbox One actually has several games I'd like to play, but rather because my brother has already purchased one, and my boyfriend is planning to purchase one. I find it very interesting how the nature of online play has actually affected the way that I purchase things. In closing, what I would like to say to Nintendo is that they have a really good console. They have some really good games coming out for it. I'm very glad I got it. And they just need to keep moving forward and not worry about all of the hype and media nonsense that tends to want to drag them through the mud. Yes, it's clear that they've been having some financial difficulties. However, that is something that Nintendo has faced before, and Nintendo has survived. In regard to Sony, what I would say is that this video is not intended as an insult to their console. Instead, it's simply me pointing out my own preferences. I will end up purchasing all three consoles eventually. I just find it interesting that the order I purchased them in has changed so drastically over the last 3 generations. So, what consoles have you purchased or are you thinking of purchasing? What affects your purchasing decisions? I'd love to know, so take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye!